So hi, male rapist. Hello. Oh, you feel like a woman and you want to bunk up with some ladies and watch them go to the bathroom and shower with them? No problem, because we care about you. It's a fair and balanced policy. You are marching in a pride parade. By the way, pride, one of the 7 deadly sins.
Oh my God!
No, I am dead serious. No. Not like, say, Tokyo, home to over 13 million people and no terror attacks. You see, Tokyo's Muslim population is so small, the Japanese government doesn't even bother keeping stats on them. Experts, though, say it's a fraction of 1%. Diversity isn't really Japan's strength. But somewhere like London, where diversity is their strength, well, terror attacks are much more common. And if the current trends continue, it's only going to get worse. Because, again, it's a numbers and Islam thing. In London, there are 8 million people, smaller than Tokyo, and they got a lot of Muslims there. It's a critical mass, actually, at 12.4% of London's population that are Muslims. So, yeah, mathematically, terror attacks are now part and parcel of living in London. Equal, or where Islam is the victim, go ahead. But just so you know, history is repeating itself. Our nations are being invaded by millions of Muslim men of fighting age. This is a holy war, one that Islam started, indeed, one that Islam views as never having stopped in the first place. Islam is not a religion of peace. Its text, its prophet, and an enormous percentage of its adherents are hell-bent on breaking the cross, though they never will.
Justin Trudeau, well, he claims to be a Catholic, but here's the thing. Justin Trudeau's been a very bad Catholic, and I think that it's actually the Pope who should be asking the Prime Minister for an apology. As a matter of fact, I think I take it one step further. I think the Pope should be telling Justin Trudeau that he's excommunicated.
Look at the pure breeds losing their grip. Pure what? It's a lie. Ask your DNA. We've been mixing matching since the break of day. Base power, mix arousing. Gonna look the same by the year 3000. Base power, can't fool us with hate. This is Canada, bitch. We already great. So listen up, alt-right, white supreme Nazi. Not gonna happen, disappointed you'll be.
One of the most racist videos on the internet, hailing a white genocide, and they did it all with your tax dollars. The only way that we're going to get Bethlehem back is if we launch the next crusade, and I think we should start with Bethlehem, because right now, like you said, 80% of the population is Muslim, and the reason why they're getting stronger and why they do their call to prayer right in front of where Jesus was born is because there's a huge exodus of the Christians. And like, I don't know about you, but I don't hear about this stuff at my church. I don't hear them be like, hey, you know, Jesus is the holy place where he was born and where we like talk about it all Christmas. Yeah, that's Muslim now. So I think that we have to, default. I'm actually not opposed to the notion of mandatory military service. Nothing outlandish, some, 8 or 9 months of service for all Canadian citizens between the ages of 19 and 40, with exceptions, of course, made on physical or psychological grounds. Military service fosters a greater love of country, a stronger sense of self. It helps straighten out those who are, shall we say, a little rough around the edges. Plus, with the West's total war on masculinity and the boom of triggered pink-haired girls, some push-ups and scheduled discipline would do both boys and girls some good. Canada is so damn politically correct, it is now officially enforcing a system of educational apartheid. So often we're told, love your neighbor like yourself, as a reason to take in refugees, as a reason to open up your backyard, as a reason for self-sacrificial love, as a reason to put your neighbor before yourself. But you'll understand, as a Christian, reading this, love your neighbor as yourself. God commands us to love ourselves as well. And right now, we have failed within the body of Christ. So why am I sharing all this? Because floats, flags, and the politics of pride parades aside for a second, and I know this is going to be a tough one to swallow, transgenderism is a mental disorder, and it has many associated implications for mental health.